I'm doing the
Oh,
demonstration.
yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mic
What's
check.
up, sir?
Hey, what's good with you now? Let's go. What we doing?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Oh, I found a video.
Let's go.
I found the video you wanted to talk about. First, hold on. Let me get it up. Let me
Okay, so I had sent you a
about
part two recently,
about
right?
part
The-
one though. I got part one.
yes. Part one was the one that I wanted. I couldn't
Calm
find it.
down. I just said it. Calm down.
Nah, I couldn't hear that. That shit. When you said part, I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear it after that.
Look, basically, we gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna get into health. You finna eat some hot dogs, man. What? We just what?
Who said? Look, you got to put some burn on
Let
the
me
hot
stop
dog.
this shit, man. We ain't even got the line started. You finna eat some damn hot dogs. We
Who
finna
about
talk
to?
about health, and you talking about eating some hot dogs, man.
Who the fuck? Who the fuck
Who
eating
fucking
hot dog?
eat hot dogs, man? Like, come on. Hold on, let me tell my Instagram people I'm live, man. Y'all are crazy.
Hey, I need I need to roll up an L right quick. So give me a second. We
Man,
about to
you ain't
set this
gotta
up.
tell us that. Just do what you do.
I'm about to be on mute for like less than 10 minutes. Give me a second, and then plus I gotta make this phone call. Yeah. Hey, look, this is gonna be a very interesting one. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of topics.
Bro, didn't you just say you're gonna be on mute? Go ahead, be on mute. I got
You can't tell me how I'm gonna
you
talk
don't even know how
on
this
your
shit.
own on your own platform.
Hey, so look, we got a lot of it's some shit that I'm gonna bring up. How should I say this? This shit might get my channel taken. It might get my channel taken again. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way that I'm gonna do it because I got it off the CDC website, so they can't they can't strike my page. You know what I'm saying? They can't strike my page. So I'm trying to figure out how. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just post it because it's some shit going on out here. But what we gonna do right now is we just gonna talk about the world and society and shit like that, and then we gonna come back and go hard with that.
So the way we do it, we present the information and we just doing a reaction to it. Not like we the ones that teaching or promote it, but we seen it and it's
Bruh,
yeah, man. I come up with the perfect shit, and then you're like, nah.
you be what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on, hold on.
You
You didn't say that.
be weird as hell. It, I just said what we gonna talk about, bro. Yeah, I'm about to put the fair use one thing up
Yeah,
because
there we go.
he don't even know what I'm talking about with this one. This is his stuff that he wanted.
Yeah,
About,
this was the first
but
one.
when I say what the stuff that I got is some shit it might get my channel fucked up, but I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah,
I'll put that up there when we go about it. But he wanted to watch. I guess tell us when to stop it because this your shit. I haven't watched it.
like I said, give it like 10 minutes. So, and then this is interactive for the
You
chat
can't
too.
roll up and talk at the same time. We can't wait for 10 minutes for you to roll up. People
No,
trying.
not like that. But trust me, after you see this, you're gonna want to pause it and say some shit your damn
I
self.
know that, but I'm saying I don't want to be talking and
Oh
then
no,
listen.
no, let's go, let's go.
Like you should be able to roll up and talk at the same time.
How are we like affording life right now?
I got to make a phone call too.
It is in my flat right now. Can you see? I can actually see my breath. It's gonna be a long winter.
Writers, actors, UPS workers, everybody going on strike.
I have come to the realization that they just not paying nobody.
The government literally announces that aliens exist and nobody is phased. that is literally because nobody is getting paid enough to care. Come here. At this point, we're tired of living through historical events like every other week, right? Rent too high, groceries too expensive, gas way too pricey, right? It is like the fourth day in a row where it's been 110 degrees. The alien thing is like on the back of the list.
I get up every morning at 4:30. I let my dog out, feed him, get him situated, play with him for a little bit. 5 o'clock, I start getting ready for work. Get ready for work. I'm out the door by 6. Sometimes I stop for breakfast. Sometimes I don't because I make it at home. I get here. My shift starts at 7 in the morning. I work from 7 to 4. Leave for the day. Take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get home because of traffic. I do this every fucking day for 5 days a week just to get a damn paycheck that leaves as soon as it hits my account.
Now, let me pause it right there. Because I'm telling you, man, we live in a society where okay, so Hassai, hold on. Let me you said put it right there. Let me see. Copyright. No, 7.
And see, this right here, this one of those good ones. Like
Hmm?
this people, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna use this damn device, like I seen other people say, and voice out my frustration, see if other people going through that shit. That's what I like about these. See, you gotta sift through a lot of stuff to get gold.
Bro, I can't hear you, bro. Your mic or something.
Oh no, I ain't got the headphones in. My bad. No, but basically, these are people venting their frustrations on TikTok instead of people using TikTok for nefarious reasons or dumb reasons they've been programmed to. These people like, nah, I'm hardworking. I want to see how other people feel since other people do it using this device to do this. I can do this. I'm gonna set it up and say it, and they're gonna get a lot of views from it because it's real and authentic. It's what's really going on. It ain't the fake shit on the social media. You see what I'm saying?
Not
That's
a, not a goddamn not a dancing trend.
yeah, or the newest challenge. Challenge people don't even do those challenges. They know better. Challenge people know better than doing the challenge. You feel me? What's wrong with regular people? That's crazy. I
But
mean,
let's finish it though.
yeah. We 1 minute 40 seconds. Yeah,
All is to say, I got a job. Don't get me wrong. My dude, he works sometimes 12-hour days. He come home, he hurting, he sore, he tired. I'm hurting. I'm mentally tired from dealing with people all damn day and their
pause it,
attitude.
pause it, bro. What were we just talking about this shit? You ain't even seen this video, right? All right, let's keep going.
Y'all, I am stressed the out. And what's crazy is that this paycheck barely even helps. Barely. Like, I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want a new pair of scrubs. Or me and my dude want to go out for a nice dinner because we deserve it because we work hard. I don't drive $100,000 car. I drive a regular ass fucking Jeep. He drives a regular damn SUV too. I don't wear Jordans. I don't do all that shit. I live a very simple life. The only splurge I have is getting my nails and my feet done here. I just started YouTube and how to do my own damn hair. I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want to do something for myself.
Hey, listen, go back to what dude was saying. That's why motherfuckers don't care about what's going on in the world. People is stuck in survival mode. They stuck in their red root chakra. That's the instinct in survival mode. Like you stuck there. So any other shit happen is like, oh, that's crazy. It's like, damn, you more worried about how you gonna pay rent or your car note or whatever other bill you got.
Hey, so let's go on to the relationship shit, right? The struggling man is winning right now. Not the man who's not struggling, but the man, we all got our bullshit. Like the top of the pack, we struggle more than anybody else. And people act like they don't see it or admire us for it.
What you mean? What you mean by that?
So like, okay, let me put it in a perfect example. When it comes to like us on the job, we expected to work harder and get paid the same amount. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we there for the same amount of time, but they expect us to do more in that time.
But it's the same paycheck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so stressed out. I need to clock in at 7 o'clock, which is literally in 2 minutes. And I'm at work. I just don't want to go in this. Like, I'm sick of coming here out for me to get a paycheck that barely even, it barely even helps. It seems like the only motherfuckers happy is the damn crackheads and the millionaires and millionaires. The working class people stressed the out, her falling out. They can't even go to the damn doctor to
Hey,
check
can
on
you pause
themselves
there for a second?
their
You
jobs
said
is
it
full of
seemed like the crackheads and the rich people doing all right, and they the same people. Look at some of your politicians. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing, but
She
you know.
talking about Roman crackheads, bro. She ain't talking about the.
No. What I'm saying is, did you know that one of our politicians who done a whole bunch of shit for America, and I can't knock him for it, is a crackhead. I'm not gonna say no names, but damn, shit is crazy. That shit is amazing too.
Sunset, what up, peace. Look, I'm saying let's let her finish, bro. Let her finish, bro.
Oh yeah,
hell,
yeah.
jobs don't even want to let you out for a damn vacation.
They don't.
Yeah, I'm stressed to fuck up. Like, at this point, like, what's the point? Just to say that I got a damn job?
So how much more is going to have to happen for all of us to decide collectively to just start striking? Like, what else is going to have to happen before we all get together and decide we not taking it no more? Because I'm waiting for everybody to decide to quit their jobs. They can't punish all of us. They're going to have to do something. If we all just stop working, we all stop paying rent, they can't put everybody out. So when is enough? Tell me, because I've been ready to quit. Okay? I'm ready whenever y'all are.
You notice we only motherfucking 4 minutes in the video and we ain't seen nothing but women.
Hold on, no, hold on.
Let me finish. Damn. We ain't seen nothing but women. We ain't seen we only seen nothing but women because I keep telling y'all, y'all not designed for this shit. You're not designed to be at work 8 hours, come home, your feet swole up, your hands hurt, your back hurt. Like how she said, I'm tired. My husband, he all bruised up. He hurting. He didn't work 12 hours. She didn't work 8 hours. Then they got to come home and eat and take care of whatever kids or whatever else they got.
Hey, no, I got to say this shit. Sometimes a female be so good at her shit in life as a modern woman that as a good traditional modern man, I'm traditional though. I want to treat her good. She don't even know how to fucking react to this shit and think I'm trying to be a oppressor instead of a protector.
The current state of the world, it can't be sustained like this for too much longer. It's not possible. The rioting, the striking, the hottest summer ever, the sea animals are revolting, the aliens, it's the series finale, guys. It's about to be done anyways. We might as well go out with a bang and quit paying all this rent and do some traveling, see some sights that we ain't never seen before. Honestly, I think it's time, guys. I think it's time.
Here's the short version. We went to the same Costco in the same town in Southern Oregon and bought all the same stuff as I did 8 years ago. Back in 2015.
This ain't a black or white issue. Or
this cart of food cost $139.76.
All of us issue.
$70 as I did 8 years ago. Back in 2015, this cart of food cost $139.76. That's a lot of food. That's a full shopping cart of food. It's all mostly healthy because that's how I used to eat 8 years ago. And in 2023, at roughly the same time of year, summertime, this cart of food costs $171.26. Jason, my buddy, Jason, he just did the math on that. And that's...
Yep, tried to earlier.
Tell us, what was it?
It was about 23%.
23% food increase.
Yeah.
On fucking food.
Is that...
on fucking food.
Yeah, so we're getting taxed on our food on top of being taxed on our food. And you know, when you go out to luxury restaurants, you pay a luxury tax also, depending on what state and city or province you're in. And when I be talking, I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to the general audience.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
Good.
This shit crazy, bro. Like, hey, what the ladies think of this shit? This, I mean, because the females, they know this. They noticed this shit before we noticed this shit.
Look, I worked at a military grocery store for 20 years. And we used to have to change prices every 1st and the 15th. So craft, sometimes when I first started becoming conscious, I started really paying attention to like, damn, we be raising the prices on this shit. Like this Kraft macaroni may go down to 99 cents, but it's another Kraft product that's gonna go up. So it's inflation, however you look at it. Just because you may look like you saving $1.50 on 5 boxes of boxed macaroni, you really, but if you go get some other Kraft products, like whatever that's other, cheese or whatever, like that shit didn't went up 50 cent or $1. So it's like, where's the, you see what I'm saying?
Hold on, where's the balances at?
Back in the day, we used to fill up our whole grocery cart. Like you could get a whole grocery for like $40. You could feed your family for damn near 2 weeks.
You know what? Hold on. Let me say this. Now, when you had a full family, you used to have 2 grocery carts. Hold on. Let me say this. Bro, you had a full family.
Bro, stop doing that, bro. It's not that serious, bro.
Have you ever seen 2 people with 2 grocery carts in the last year or 2? Nope.
Go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
No bullshit. Like when you had a full family, like 3 or 4 people, you had to get two grocery carts because y'all had that much. Y'all was trying to feed each other. Have you ever seen anybody with 2 grocery carts? It's rare. Have you? You ever seen somebody?
I'm not answering no questions, G. Because as soon as I say something, it's like you just don't. I don't know. So just go ahead. You got it.
All right. So check this out, right? Since we got everybody in the building and shit, we're gonna keep playing this video. We want to see everybody's reactions and stuff, and we're gonna acknowledge, run it shit. Look, we in here, but this is a good one. This is home. People are actually using the devices in a way to actually explain the shit that's actually going on with ourselves, instead of, oh, I'm trying to do the next challenge. This is the third. That's what I like about this. And we ain't nothing but a couple of minutes in this. And that's why it's a heated. Look, trust me. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Knowledge. If you want to finish playing this video and then start.
Is that significant?
That's needed.
I think it's pretty significant.
I didn't get a 23% increase in pay. I don't need to raise my prices.
8 years.
Yeah. No.
I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need, right? Worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for them?
Hey, pause it.
Because it doesn't. Because the world is fucking changed, all right?
You said I can pause. Look, I promise you, I am going through that right now, and I'm trying to learn independence. While I work for myself, not only work for myself, if I can put people on and at least give them $20 a fucking hour because I know less than that ain't gonna help them out. And if I can't do that, then I ain't a good enough motherfucker to provide that, and I shouldn't even provide that opportunity. But no, hold up. Now let's keep going because this is a society we stay in, and this is the type of shit that everybody need to talk about and be honest fucking about because we going through this shit. We ain't shining like fuck. We got social media. I'm not trying to be this. Look, let's solve this shit. But yeah, let's keep going.
And now I feel like I see them struggling. And before my generation comes at me, yes, I understand struggling is a part of life. We all struggled, but there's a difference between struggling and drowning. All right. So we struggled and it was tough. But you know what? We made it. We knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel with our struggle. It seems like kids today, no matter how much they struggle, they just get further and further down the water into the drowning point. All right. When I was their age, I was making less than $10 an hour. And I can afford to live on my own. Now you have to be making 6-figure salary to get a decent, tiny little place to live. So what the fuck is going on and how do we help them as parents? I told my son, all you have to do is work hard, go to college or join the military like I did. He went to college, got his degree, got a full-time job. He moved back in with me right when he graduated from college because he said, hey, Mom, as soon as I get a job, which was within 2 weeks of him getting out of college, maybe take me 2
All right, check this out. I feel like the way she's talking, this is an official testimony. Like when we don't be honest,
you can't hear it because you keep wanting to
pause.
pause.
No. Check it out. Like I appreciate. Look, anybody who comes out and tells their truth, I appreciate it. Hold on. This goes in when you say calling fat or overweight type shit. That type of conversation. Keep going.
What does that have to do with what she's talking about?
Basically, people think it's politically correct not to call this shit out and say what it is because we scared to talk or you'll get canceled about this shit. You see what I'm saying? Well, we got to talk about it without being mean or disrespectful. But if you get this shit that you venting up, you got to talk about the shit.
What is so mean and disrespectful about what's?
Because if you say that your son not getting achieving, and might make him seem a certain way, but she's like, nah, I'm rooting for him. Like, nah, I see this shit fucked up. Thanks for asking me that question. Keep playing.
Okay.
2 months and I'll save up enough money for me to move out. Okay, cool. It's been 10 months. He has saved almost every dime and still can't afford to live. Why are 1-bedroom studio apartments almost $2,000 a month? Why? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't even think that there's even classes anymore. There used to be, upper class, middle class, lower class. It's literally turning into the ultra wealthy and then everybody else is just poor. Like, that's what is happening. And then I told him, hey, when you turn 25, at least your car insurance will go down. Hell no, he turned 25 and his car insurance went up $150. I tell him, if you need health insurance, get a good job. He has health insurance. He has had a medical emergency this week. Had to go to an emergency room twice. He had to go to the emergency room because he couldn't get anybody to see him with the health insurance that he had. Right? So he had to go to an emergency room. Now he's out money for that too. It seems like you can never get ahead. And then my daughter, I told her all you have to do because she wanted to buy her own house. My daughter worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day to save up enough for this down payment. Finally got this house. She's paying double what I'm paying for my mortgage, but her loan was the same amount. And then her mortgage company, after she's already moved in, said, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you that you need this type of coverage, which we forgot in the beginning. That's an extra $200 you've been paying a month. And all they see when they come home is they watch social media, kids their age on lavish vacations with all this money and nothing to do, all these social media influencers, because we value those types of things over hard workers. We will pay them $10,000, but you work 40 hours a week, you can't afford it.
Hi, I'm a disillusioned millennial who grew up believing in the American dream only to have it stolen from me by inflation. I thought I would have a house at this stage of my life. Instead, I'm watching memes about how the government discovered aliens. To be honest with you, I don't even care. Why? Because this stupid news isn't going to help me buy a house. I digress. After sitting camera off through a bunch of meetings at work, I decided to take a quick Target break to make myself feel better. I went to Target to make myself feel better, but it only made me feel worse. Why? Because I ended up spending $70 on toothpaste, mouthwash, eggs, and leave-in conditioner. Just another
$70? Man, yeah, you can't do shit no more. That damn $70 for some toothpaste. What the fuck type of toothpaste he
a
get?
reminder of why I can't buy a house. I decide to end the day binge watching Succession to disassociate from my miserable life. And forget the fact that I still owe Biden my student loans.
Can you please lower the prices of food or make it easier to access?
Absolutely not. What's really crazy about this is that I was talking to somebody who works at Walmart a few days ago. My friend told me that they have seen way more people stealing in the past month than they've seen in the whole 3 years that they've worked at Walmart. And I said, what do you guys do when they steal? And they said, we turn our backs because legally they can't do anything, but also because she doesn't fucking care. She sees how much fucking food is. She's not judging them, so she just doesn't say anything. And honestly, I don't judge them either. Like, I'm not even surprised that people are stealing food at this point. People are literally starving out there. The only way we're making it is by couponing. So I'm not surprised that people are stealing food. And honestly, it's only going to get worse. If something isn't done about these corporations and their price gouging and calling it inflation, things are just literally going to continue to get worse. And people will continue to steal.
We are the closest we have ever been as a global collective to waking the fuck up. I'm just saying, it is the world's shortest walk from, damn, living and breathing and existing is so fucking expensive to, wait, there's aliens and we're down here dying for fake money? All I'm saying is proof, or even talk about proof of life from other worlds, should snap us out of our myopia. It should put the universe in existence and truly everything into question. We are down here suffering as a species over shit that we made up. We have never had such a brilliant opportunity to finally, for fucking once, band the fuck together and come up with solutions. I, for one, plan to take up woodworking so I can start building guillotines. I just don't have the workspace right now.
Hey, I have a question. How are we affording life right now? So for reference, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm a millennial. I have 3 young kids. Both my husband and I have full-time jobs. So I'm a night shift nurse. I work full-time and I work overtime. I've gotten pretty used to that. I work incentivized shifts, but my hours are getting cut at work because they don't need all the extra anymore. And so we're going through our budget because it's been quite tight. My husband also has a very decent paying job, makes almost as much as I do on the hour, not quite, but almost. And we're not going to, without me working overtime or working extra, with me just working my normal hours, we're not sure that we're going to be able to make it. I'm either somebody's going to have to pick up a second job or we're going to have to do something. We don't live, the house that we bought is we don't live in an expensive area. We live in the Midwest. We bought this house in 2017. It's not anything extravagant. Our kids go to public school. We drive old cars. We don't have student loans. We don't have excessive debt. How are we doing this right now? How are we our grocery bill is insane, and we don't even buy. We just buy to get us through week to week. Not even crazy stuff. What? How are you guys doing this? How are we doing it? Because
Yeah, man, it's tight as, hey, I'm telling you, look, I work every day. I'm off today and tomorrow, but I'm working tomorrow. I'm going in to get that overtime. You just need the extra money. Like shit is expensive. Even like backwoods, back in the day, they used to come 8 in a pack. 8 backwoods come in a pack for $5. Now them bitches come 5 in a pack for $8. They didn't reverse the shit on us. You know what I'm saying? And you can go to some gas stations and some smoke shops, you know what I'm saying? They have them like 3 for 15, or they'll do you a little deal or something, but like this shit then got high. Like high. You know what I'm saying? So and she said the Midwest, so I know I live in the Midwest right now. I already know that's why I'm moving toward the South to buy a house. The taxes up here is crazy. Motherfuckers be having like 18,000 a year, 10,000 a year on their taxes, like added to their house. Hell no, that's crazy. And it's cold. You got to deal with the snow, and man, hell no.
I'm not going to be able to. And I know how much I make, and I know how much my husband makes. And I used to think that was really, really good money. So how are people surviving on less than what we're making? And I used to think that was like a lot of money. Like we're in the 6-figure range combined, and we're like barely, like I said, we're barely cutting it. And we're not extravagant people. Like we don't have like recreational vehicles or anything. We don't go on vacations, nothing. How are you doing this?
To the government right now. I will not forget the winter where I have had to wear 3 sets of pajamas in bed and cuddle up under 2 duvets. As a future voter, I will not be forgetting it.
They just not paying nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody, no worker is actually getting what they are worth and what their contribution to their company is. These major companies, these corporations, these industries, these institutions, they make all of this money. I mean, an unfathomable amount.
Now, son, kids, you know, ain't nobody about to unplug everything in the damn house. Come on now. To save $20, nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. What y'all gonna have, motherfucking somebody get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? So now they gotta light a candle. Nobody's doing that. You doing that? And $900 to live in the hood. Hell yeah, it's expensive as hell to live in the hood now. Damn, this damn hair keep fucking with my ear. I don't know. That's literally. I'm not, man. Nobody. Y'all not even doing that. Y'all not doing that. Say you met a dude and you go spend a night at his crib, and then when y'all go to bed, he just hit all the power off in that motherfucker. You gonna be scared as hell. You gotta get up and go to the bathroom. You gonna be like, hey, the light's not working. He gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll turn them off at night to save money. Go and use that flashlight right there. you not finna go and just be like, okay, and still feel like a woman. You gonna be like, oh, this nigga cheap, he broke. That's the first thing you gonna be thinking. So you can't be telling us to use a flashlight knowing damn well you wouldn't want to. I'd be like, oh look, baby, look at you saving money. Hell nah. You gonna be mad as hell. You gonna be mad as hell. Like this motherfucker got me, girl. I can't even see my pussy. You gonna have to hold the flashlight. Like, come on, man. That is crazy. Ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's doing that.
All right, I'm back. What's good?
Nobody's doing that, man.
Hey, You got to the part with the aliens and people.
And they just hoard it.
Well, we almost
They
done.
keep it to themselves.
We almost done.
Writers,
Alright.
actors, UPS workers, everybody going on strike, and I love to see it. Do you know why? Because labor strikes are the best example that we have of the fact that this country is built off of slavery. And if you never thought about it that way before, it's okay, it's not your fault. In 1860, enslaved people in the United States produced 2 billion pounds of cotton. Billion with a B. Remember, by 1860, there were 4 million enslaved people in the United States. That's more people working for free than are currently working for Walmart, Amazon, and McDonald's combined. And the inhumane conditions in which you are expected to work right now
Go back.
are because of that.
Those statistics are important. What you just said, think about it. Let's go back like 10, 15 seconds. When she went over those statistics, they were very important to modern society.
Why are they important, bro? Why are those statistics important?
I mean, the comment section would tell you that, but no, let's just listen to it again. You'll be like, okay, I get what you're saying, KJ.
Of slavery. And if you never thought about it that way before, it's okay, it's not your fault. In 1860, enslaved people in the United States produced 2 billion pounds of cotton. Billion with a B. Remember, by 1860, there were 4 million enslaved people in the United States. That's more people working for free than are currently working for Walmart, Amazon, and McDonald's combined.
What was so important about that?
Think about it. How can people be working for free and be taken care of and be all right? And 4 million people working for the top shit and making all the fucking money in the fucking world. How the hell, if we working for those corporations, we can't even take care of our goddamn self? So I see. Yeah, thank you. I answered it correctly, and I hate that she admit that shit, but it's the fucking truth.
Who said you answered you answering your own questions and
so check this out. So you asked the question, right? But you understand.
Mine saying thank you. Like, who said that you?
Oh, okay. So look, if people was working for cotton and they can have housing and they can have food, even though they was in bad conditions, why people got to go in a free world to have bad conditions and barely be able to achieve that if they free people making money in the society? That's my question for you, Knowledge. Hold on. Let me ask it again. Check this out. If people back there producing 2 billion, but look, they had bad situations, but they had housing and they had
food. Ask me the question, bro.
Why is it worse for people who's actually working for these corporations when we producing more? We producing more now, but we working for these corporations, but we can barely take care of ourselves. Why is it like that? And I know it's not your fault, but that's the question she's cornering.
I don't understand.
Look at the comment section. Oh yeah, he ain't had none. Just he ain't had none. Let me ask it again. Check this out, right?
Yeah, what you mean? I ain't high enough. I don't have to be high, G. You got to explain it to where I can.
Okay. Let's go back to what she was saying about the 2 billion in cotton, the slavery to modern. So something happened. How the hell we was being treated worse, but was doing better, even though we getting treated better, but we doing worse now? That part. If you don't understand that, then
I don't know what's your angle. What is your
angle? It ain't no angle. Listen. What she's saying. I'm just trying to understand what the lady was explaining, and this goes into a lot of stuff we was explaining before. This ain't a debate. I'm not going against what you said. I'm saying that you missing the detail that I'm trying to explain to you. She's saying, damn, how is it now that we free and we working our ass for these people? We can't even take care of ourselves, even though we was getting treated worse, but we was actually having our own shit kind of. It's a fucked up conundrum. It's an oxymoron. It's a contradiction. In modern society, it's a problem that's not easily addressed, and it keeps getting more into a knot. When you tie more knots, it's more of a knot to try to unexplain. That's why it goes into the rabbit hole, and then you got to untie the knots or the tunnels to get to the rabbit hole to understand what these things mean, or to be able to properly explain them in a realistic time or explanation that was simplistic.
Boy, what the hell you talking about? Like, come on, gang. Like, what is you talking about?
I ain't gonna over talk you on your own shit, but no.
No, you not over talking nothing. You talking, but what are you talking about? I don't know. Nobody.
Okay. So the whole point is modern society has got females into a Look, we were just talking about this on the bill. What the females are talking about. This is actually people in general talking about it.
Hold on.
All right, so we're gonna need to get the females on this panel because they understood a lot of stuff that knowledge and I was saying, not only together but separately too, and they can better explain this shit because
listen, answer what Just Jay said. Since we don't know what you're talking about, let's see what you answer this. Just Jay said worser isn't a word, and that's what you've been saying.
Look, it isn't a word that they accept now in the dictionary, but damn sure enough, we don't make words that are already look. Shit is worse. Look, this shit worse. For me to have to explain that shit is worse than me had to do it. Look, I use it in a fucking sentence. I'm a fucking you cut that.
Yeah, you just can't accept the fact when you just don't know some shit, bro. You just gotta accept it, bro.
I explained something very good. No. When she explained that we produce 2 billion in cotton alone. Besides the tobacco fields, what most people don't, everybody think about cotton. So let's go to some real history between people who actually been enslaved here as so-called black people, African Americans. No matter how many times they reclassified them, the tobacco fields they did way more than that. And then in the Jamaicans and the Caribbeans, they made them do the sugar cane plantations. Them the toughest of the toughest. That shit was worse than that tobacco fields or our fucking cotton fields. And most people don't know this.
What the fuck does that have to do?
Look. Go back to what she was explaining. You won't listen to it. Listen to her again from the top, from what she was explaining, and then it'll give you a better perspective.
Bruh, she said 1860 enslaved people in the United States produced 2 billion pounds of cotton.
Saying what we producing now.
Saying those mass of people that were slaves produced 2 billion pounds of cotton. She said it was more slaves than McDonald's, Amazon, and whatever the other company put together. So what does that have to do with all the other shit you were saying?
Listen. What are we producing now? Listen, we were slaves. We were slaves. Listen. You saying it. We were slaves and we produced 2 billion pounds of cotton. Listen. No, I'm not excited. No, I'm actually upset. I'm disgusted. No. This ain't against you. And I'm glad you asked this question. If we were slaves and we produced 2 billion pounds worth of cotton, we're fucking free people. What's wrong with us? We can produce goddamn knows how much. Now, think about it. As free people, what is wrong with our society, a modern society? Where as slaves, we can produce 2 billion, and that was just the people who was enslaved.
It was a collective of people that did not know who they were.
So we know who we are. We are collective of people who know where we are. Why we not producing? Why we not producing? If we produce 2 billion worth of cotton in today's, I hate to say it, we love designer clothes. I mean, let's look at it in a holistic, realistic perspective.
God, bro. What is designer clothes? What the hell are you talking about? He's talking about.
Oh, okay. She said,
why every time I try to break it down, you get to cut me off? Let me finish saying what I'm saying. The lady is talking about producing cotton as slaves. It was a mass of people that did not know who the fuck they were. They was enforced into doing that. Just like now, we don't know who we are. That's why we forced to work a fucking job. But we really don't have to, but we need to do it as a collective. Like the white girl was saying, the black girl was saying, let me finish. Like the black girl was saying when she said, collectively, we need to do this because if one person quit, they don't give a fuck. It's 8 billion people on the planet. Somebody gonna come get a job. They need to work. But if everybody mindset was on the same mindset and we said, fuck it, we going on a labor strike. Ain't nobody going to work. Motherfuckers chilling. We not paying no rent. Fuck what you talking about. We going to get our money out the bank. The banks is crowded. Like, they gonna have to do something. But if one person do it, it's not gonna change nothing. So that's what all she basically was saying. You start talking about designers and pick like what I don't
No,
know.
you miss out the context what I was saying. Look, if we can build, I'm gonna say it again, so you because you now he getting high enough probably to understand this. That's what she said. Look, don't worry about it. Check this out. If we can build $2 billion worth of cotton as slaves, we are free people. Why can't we even produce 2 pounds worth of cotton? I'm just saying. Hold on. You ain't understand. Hold on. Not what you're saying. I'm not saying what you're saying.
No, that's a question. So what you stating is why we can't do it now. What you not understanding is back in those times, those were a mass amount of different black people who did not know who they were, who did not speak the same fucking languages as each other. It wasn't just us. We wasn't just slaves. It wasn't just Africans coming over on the boat and all that shit.
All right, so now that we know each other as people, why can't we produce 2 pounds worth of cotton? No. Hold on. What's difficult about what I'm asking? I'm asking a simple question. Since we are people who know who we are more than them, and we're free people, why are we not producing any goddamn thing?
What we ain't producing?
Listen, if we produce that much in enslavement, and now we're free people and conscious and know who we are, why the fuck we ain't producing that?
We only produced.
Hold on, no. Just answer the question.
I'm fucking answering it. We only produced that much. We only produced that much because they were forced to do so. They didn't even know they produced that much. The fuck are you talking about?
But we ain't produce. We know we ain't producing that. So why we ain't producing? Yeah, it's a question. You're a critical thinker. Trust me, this is a problem. And I trust you to answer this. I'm not trying to be an asshole. This is a real problem.
I don't even know what the hell.
All right, so let me answer it since you don't want to talk about it. Look, now that we ain't slaves, we produce buying shit for people after working hard for their asses. Let's get to the core of what the fuck I'm talking about. Since you don't want to identify, this is why these females explaining this shit, because now they got the man separated from the household, and it won't like that for other races. And this does come to the black household. But since that's been happening on, check this out. What are we producing? We only reproducing other shit. We're not being creative. We work for other people like a motherfucker, building up the empires while we not slowly doing anything. While the black dollar still holds in the community 53%. You'd be surprised that we actually look out for each other more than each other, even though we treat each other like that, because that's how everybody identifies as a group. And then it's so many levels and ways that this playbook is going. Anytime a person diverges from the way a person been thinking a normal construct, they'll think and derail what you're saying. Hey, drop the link. The females going off. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about this because this is hitting them harder than us as men.
How are you putting that on them?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No,
to any women in the chat, is this hitting y'all hard?
Yes, it is. That shit that the girls were saying on this fucking video, that shit resonate with them at home in they fucking financial pocketbook. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real man. I know that shit do. I got a whole daughter that's about to be 21, and I'm teaching this shit. Trust me, I know they know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Bro,
hey, drop the link though.
This shit is bothering. It ain't just men, women, bro. It's everybody. They may be the ones speaking out, but this shit.
You just talked about this shit.
This shit, yes. Go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
Okay. So it's a subject and matter that you brought up yourself. And I found a whole compilation of people talking about it, and it was mostly women, like you said, and you brought that to my attention, and I didn't kind of realize that, but I was like, damn, that shit is mostly women. Hold on, take Sunkiss's wrench right quick. Hold on. She don't need a wrench for a second. I'm fucking with her. Hey, but nah, finish playing the video, and I want to hear everybody's reactions generally, because this is a real topic. This is beyond me wanting to talk and sound cool or whatever. On some real shit, and I really want to hear everybody else's interpretation and or ask me questions. And trust me, I got some shit to say about this shit because I want everybody here in this entirety and say what they want to say. So you can't say I'm about to say some shit that you was gonna say.
Is you gonna let us play the goddamn video,
Play the
bro?
fucking video, nigga. Damn. That's how we is. We hood niggas.
In the
Yeah.
United States produced
Damn.
2 billion pounds of cotton. Billion with a B. Remember, by 1860, there were 4 million enslaved people in the United States. That's more people working for free than are currently working for Walmart, Amazon, and McDonald's combined. And the inhumane conditions in which you are expected to work right now are because of that. We are not taught about the first labor strikes in this country. Indigenous people just refusing to work as slaves or in exchange for unfair treaty agreements because they had the advantage of knowing how to survive in the climate and terrain of North America. You're not taught about the enslaved people who burned crops, who purposefully worked slower, who broke machines, who ran away into the forest, not permanently, but just long enough to stop production on the plantation, or the ones who just walked away to join the Union Army. This country, in its current form, can only survive if as many people as possible are working themselves to the bone in bare minimum conditions for as close to free as possible. So yeah, don't cross the picket line. Keep striking. Strike, strike, strike. I love it.
Now, if we keep striking, who gonna pay the cell phone bill to keep getting the motherfucking messages out here?
See, this goes into self-government, not sovereignty, but self-government. Like basically, you can be a contractor. You are an independent contractor. When you go sign these contracts with these corporations who way bigger than you, and you sign these terms agreement that you know nothing about, and when they do you dirty, you can't even sue them after they do you dirty because you signed a contract full of a whole bunch of papers. And it's like, okay, so you can get on the job quick. See, these are current things that we actually currently dealing with, but we as a collective can actually open up revenues to actually alleviate some of these problems. See,
What
there's
are these revenues that we can
because there's
open
no
up?
competition. There's nobody standing by. It's because idle men who stand back or let the evil run. I'm not saying that right, but
What are
you
these
heard
revenues that we can open up?
because we spend it idly to people who
I
don't
said,
know.
what are these revenues that we can open up?
Okay, so check this out, right? We collectively want to have a union or a council and this or third. Let's actively fund that shit instead of paying into subscriptions and fees. Look, we got this new shit where you can buy $3,000. Yeah, this is another talking point I wanted to say. On top of this, a $3,000 computer, right? That doesn't have the right SSD, and then it breaks and it shuts itself down. It actually kills itself after 3 years, and now you got a $3,000 device, a computer that you can't even fucking fix. They come.
What are the revenues that we can take?
Okay, you know how you go to a girl go to get some makeup or buy her hair. We go and get a drink or smoke a blunt, right? The revenue that we spend into this extra shit or having a pair of Nikes, we actually make our own companies without that name and put our own brands that actually puts our legacy and our brands into the future and pay into it. That's how we take care of that. We can alleviate some of this shit.
You can't start no revenues with none of that shit until you have your own monetary system. Once you create your own monetary system, then you can start placing different revenues on that. You can't change how they deliver their dollars. If they stop printing that shit and there's no more circulation, then what?
Yeah, and see, I don't want to go into crypto.
You have to have your own monetary system before you start implementing any revenues on anybody else's
Okay,
money.
so now let's go into the true monetary system, the barter system, where we make merchandise, we own physical merchandise. See, you got a thing called liquid assets and solid assets. Merchandise will be solid assets. Money or cryptocurrency will be liquid assets, but you want to have liquid assets. But see, this is why when you say how rich is somebody, or how you got to go with both of those, and it's only an estimate. See, I took 21st century.
You said the barter system first. Why you speak on that?
So the barter system. So I have physical. It could be food, clothing, water.
I know what the barter system is. Break down why you said that. Like, what?
Okay, so the barter system still works, but we're using the currency that flow in the goods. This is why most of the goods come in on ships and containers.
The barter system does not work.
No, it is. It's still working now.
Nobody is trading you nothing for nothing.
Yeah. When you sign that contract, you trade your work for hours, and they pay you your credits. But they call them dollars.
That's why money is a currency, because your energy is traded.
You're not listening.
You go to work for 8 hours. That's 8 hours of your energy. At that.
Oh, now you saying what I'm saying in more detail. Hold on, you cut me off. Hold on, let me say this. So in accounting, you have credits and debits, right? And you have assets and liabilities. The difference between credits and debits. See, when you go in, you're giving the people a credit, because now someone's saying you're working a week in a hole, right? And you get your pay the next week after you don't work for them. But if you go to the store and you're hungry, you can't get that, right? And they be asking you to do extra shit, but do they give you a raise? But if you go to the store, then you get extra shit. See, it's a mindset that we have to know. See, this is the problem with modern society. And I'm not saying going and bullshit.
What the fuck does that have to do with what you were saying with the barter system, bruh?
So the barter system goes like this. You trade me X amount of goods for X amount of goods, and we agree to that. But see, when we go into these jobs and you're trading your time for money, you're trading your time for money. Listen,
bro, nothing is valuable now to be doing a barter anything. People want money.
Through the monetary system,
money
through currency.
Money.
You're doing it through currency. This is why people work hourly. You should
of money of paper.
You should be a contract. Okay, hold on. You're right. Hold on. Let me go into deeper.
No, let me finish. Of paper being in your pocket. People not gonna trust people to trade you this for this. Communities don't even get it, bruh. You can't even go ask nobody, knock on somebody's door next door and ask them for something. They gonna start thinking you trying to rob them or you on some weird shit. People don't trust people no more. That's why it's ring cameras and shit outside. Like, we didn't have that as a kid. You didn't have all that weird shit going on. You had real neighborhood watch people going on because people was really in tune with the community. It's not like that no more. So all that barter shit, you think, oh, I got this, we gonna come trade you for this. They might try to set you up and rob you for that. Like, we see it all the time when people
you're looking at the barter system as simply commodities. The barter system goes into like what I was explaining. You are actually trading yourself for an hour. It's an agreement. You're hourly trading yourself. I know I hate to say it. This is why you become a resource to the company. So when you have a problem, you have to go to the Department of Human Resources because they treat you as a human resource. And I hate to explain this, but it's the fucking truth. And I have to admit it, and I go through and I don't fucking like it, but it's the motherfucking truth. That's it. It ain't lying to you. See, it's a difference in motherfucking lying to you and playing games with you. So that's why a motherfucker say when you go to the job, you just like me. Don't be bullshit, no alien. If you don't want to be here, you don't want to work the job, kill your motherfucking ass on. Otherwise, this is what the fuck you signed up for. See, now when it comes to the barter system, you are not only selling trades and materials, but your skills, you yourself, and how skillful you are. And this is how you get a different pay rate in the days. Listen. Don't act like you understand what I'm saying.
People are too tricky nowadays. Ain't nobody trusting no barter system like that. So you can.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's still.
Oh, I got this. Let's trade this for some. They may have some pears or some apples or something. You might have something they want to trade. Nobody's gonna be doing that. Motherfucker be like, hey,
okay. So it's still happening, but it's happening under the guise of money, not the disguise of money. It's happening under the guise of money. It's not even disguise. We doing it all in a barter system controlled by money, the currency. And this is true. What you're saying, people wouldn't do it. You're right. This is the magician's trick. The money, the root of all evil. We are doing this under the monetary system. And I wholeheartedly agree to not change it because it would fuck everything up. Because we're in advanced macro. Not everything we treat in micro transactions is happening in macro transactions. So it's a give and a pull from the polarities and the magnetism of the financial system, which creates corruption. Because if you put in a position of it, corruption can exist, and then if you like, why wouldn't I do that? See, this is a very high level of critical thinking. So what do you think about being at the top of the monetary system? Listen,
what's high level about some shit we already know?
Okay, the retrospective understanding, the review of it. See, in a monetary system where you have things being created through a barter system, being disguised, no, under the guise. It ain't disguised. We see what it is. We just act like we don't see what it is. Money. You say a person, you get certain people money and they change. If I can give you $1,000, you're gonna change dollars? No, but I can do that to other people, right? Yes or no?
I guess
Listen, yes or no?
I guess yes. It's the mindset.
Yeah, yes. See, and I hate to admit it either, but it's the truth. See, we can change things in this barter system based off the guise of money. Are you catching what I'm saying?
Bro, it's not, you're not getting nowhere. You're just saying a phrase that may sound good. Where are you getting?
No, it's not a phrase that sound good. I can show you videos about this shit.
What I'm telling you is niggas don't give a fuck about all that. When
they do. When they wake up and go to sleep, they can't even go to sleep because they ain't got money. Niggas can't even wake up because they ain't got money.
Can I finish? Can I fucking finish? Damn.
All right.
People not gonna give a fuck. When it's time, when you in a state of survival and somebody talking about they got 6 apples and they gonna trade you for 4 pieces of bread or 6 pieces of bread, motherfucker might smack your ass over the head with the apples and take the bread and run off.
Of course.
People not even together right now in a normal state of sane mind. People don't fuck with people. You hear it all the time. I don't fuck with people. I stay to myself. And
honestly,
let me fucking finish, bro. God damn.
Yo, finish. I got you,
bro. We're gonna have a good conversation. You keep doing that weird shit.
Hold on, that was I just fucked it up.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so let me let now because properly explain. No, because you keep fucking up my barter system explaining. No, when I say you exchange your skills, like when it comes to like a survival mode, like it's the end of the fucking world or some shit, and you've been put in the hood or some shit, you motherfucker use your skills, and that shit is accepted and respected, and you get your motherfucking pay for that motherfucking shit. Not some motherfucking apples and get hit in the side of the goddamn head like you was just explaining. But now you can go back.
Bruh.
Just being honest though.
You could trade anything, skill, food, material. It doesn't matter. The concept is people don't fucking get along now. So people not getting along now. What makes you think they're gonna trust them in a state of survival? They're only gonna trust their next of kin or the people that they have to take care of within their own circle. Fuck is you talking about under the guise of money? We already know that.
Yeah, I know we already know that. Now, if fuck already know about it, actually explain what I'm saying. No, not knowledge.
No, let me finish. God damn. We talking about the real shit that really will happen in a state of survival right now. If your ass is in a state of survival, you're not trusting nobody but the people around you that you have to feed. You not finna be talking about some, woo this and woo that. Yeah, the only way that you might trade something is it for a skill. A motherfucker can fix an engine, or they can trick some wires. You got an electrician and you do some shit to make your wires and shit work, or the lights come on, or whatever the case may be.
Let me tell you, the highest trade knowledge is paying attention to people.
Oh my God, you got some fucking nerve. You can't even listen, and you talking about paying attention. Do you know the definition of paying attention?
I just said it.
What's the definition? What's the definition?
I paid my toll.
What? Hey man, when y'all come on here, y'all gotta start showing y'all face because I don't be knowing. I'll be thinking this can't be the same people. Like y'all be scamming or something. Like you.
Hey, let's play the rest of the video and then play part 2. Hold on, no. We need the ladies' reaction, and then
they don't want to come up here. I dropped the link. They don't want to come up here.
Hold on, let me drop the link.
I already dropped it. They don't want to come up here.
All right, so like last night, I'm finna listen. Oh yeah, let's play the video, and then you can play the part 2, and then it's the other shit that we get. Like now, it's got some good shit. This the preliminary shit. Like this ain't even the real build yet. And then honestly, I don't even know if I want to react or say anything or let them do that shit because there's some important shit that we got cooked up. When he said what he said, the show heard, and I said, I don't know if we actually ready for this shit. So, but let's keep going through this shit. And no bullshit.
What the f are we doing here, man? What the f is going on? I just left the supermarket and drove past a whole ass homeless family on. Yo, what the f, man? Like, why is it that I can take the last $50 out of my bank account? Why do I only have $50 left? Oh, because I went to college. That's why. Why can I take the last money out of my goddamn bank account and you millionaires, you just sit here and you watch everybody suffer? Are you selfish ass celebrities? Are you bullshit ass billionaires? All of you. I wish I would buy another concert ticket. Brad Pitt out here making skin cream. Build an apartment building, you selfish mother. What is going on? What is it going to take for us to stop being absolute monsters to each other and do something?
Hey, that right there.
Hey, that was a hell of a compilation. Like, I mean, honestly, and then it's a part 2 to that, Jane, too. Yep. Okay. Let's go into it.
$98 goddamn dollars at Costco to fill up my tank. $98.
Huge news this week that the United Nations had a vote on whether or not food was a right, and finding out that the United States is the only country that said no really doesn't make me want to go outside. It doesn't make me want to pay my bills. It doesn't make me want to do anything. Honestly, it's lengthening the deep sadness that I feel living in this country that already existed. Food isn't a fucking right.
Yo, this world is so backwards. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of not being able to afford daycare because it's the cost of my weekly pay for one day. I'm tired of spending $200+ a week just to feed my family. I'm tired.
200 a week.
Yo.
Let's pause it there. Let's pause.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back.
Damn. Let me say what I gotta say. This is
a problem.
First of all, $200 a week to feed your family. First of all, you need to slow down on what y'all eating, because the way them jaws and the shoulders and shit sitting, I'm thinking you eating a little bit too much. That's way too much to be eating every week.
Big boned though.
Like $200 a week. That's crazy.
She big boned though. You know what I'm saying? She got a high metabolism.
Big boned it.
You know, I gotta throw that.
That wouldn't be high metabolism anyway. That would be low metabolism or slow metabolism.
Very low.
Oh, okay.
Low metabolism.
Because I have high metabolism.
Yeah, I can't gain weight like I want to.
I'm like 107.
Damn, you little as hell.
How tall are you, Hassa?
Like 5'7", 5'6.5".
Okay. I'm like right now I'm like 6'1", but I'm like 165 right now. I usually be like 172 to like 185.
Yeah, but I'm still not nothing to play with, but
Yeah, exactly. Hey, niggas were like, yo, they were like, I need him right here. Niggas be arguing at the job, like, yo, I need my boy right here. They're like, yeah, I ain't even worried for like, look, let me tell you something. I don't dare more of this, but yeah, let's keep breaking it down. Shut up now. You
Well, I don't know what the
shit.
fuck you talking about, gang. That should be crazy.
I was
bro.
talking to her. I won't talking to you. I was like, let's keep breaking it down. I won't talking to
Tired
you.
of filling my gas tank twice a week when I go to work twice a week and work from home the other days. I'm tired of working 2 jobs just to live the bare minimum, just to make it.
Facts. I had
This
2
economy
jobs.
is
That wasn't
not
shit.
set up for families.
Pause it right quick. What you say, Hazel?
I had 2 jobs. That wasn't shit.
And it was still hard for you to pay your bills, take care of the kids, and please your significant other at the same time, right? And not only that, you got family and friends that's trying to say, "Hey, you doing good," but like, "Hey, you ain't doing good enough."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, look, let me know if this shit's making sense because I've been through this shit. I'll be like, nah, don't be proud of me now. I just got the opportunity to open up. It's a difference if I can create this and make this consistently happen.
Right. I feel like now you gotta have one good job and something part time, or a good job that you can put money to the side and start your own thing. Like,
Yeah. So, and then not only that, so it's nothing wrong with working for somebody else, but the goal is to be able to work for yourself and to be able to give people, not only yourself, more better opportunity and financial freedom, but to be able to help your friends and people around you, and that actually motivates you and gets you better. But it ain't easy. You'll get a lot of hood niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah.
what?
No, I'm just saying, like when you open up
Good
your own
niggas.
business. No, I'm just saying, look, when you open up your own business, the hood niggas is the ones that's gonna actually help the shit run through. I know it sounds stupid. Look, if you ain't a real you ain't a real businessman, you don't know nothing about. I'm not talking about like hood niggas. I'm talking about like that's just they could be white, black, and this. I'm talking about like motherfuckers that actually gonna be dependable. No, loyal people. You
My
need
head
loyal
hurt.
workers. You need loyal. Oh, let me say it more properly. You need loyal workers who actually going to be able to take out the common tasks that you want to implement.
Yeah. Dang. Excuse me.
Peace.
Oh,
Who is that? I can't see who.
okay. See, I know it's Sunkist. It's got to be Sunkist. I can't see it either, but or it's just you.
Oh my
Just you would
god.
already said something. Yeah, it's Sunkist. See, I ain't
Oh,
see. I couldn't see either.
oh
It's
man.
definitely hard out here.
What's going on, man?
Come up
Like,
on the panel.
like the girl said earlier. Like, if we all stuck together and just decided not to do this no more, they can't do nothing to everybody. I mean, they can, but they most likely won't because they still want that money. But I felt like that when they was trying to push everybody to wear the mask. Like, how you gonna tell the whole world to put something on their face and block their air, like cut their air off?
I think what really happened is a lot of shit happened that we don't even know. There'll probably be conspiracies heard about 10 years from now. I mean, so much happened. Let alone they look, so much shit happened and our little worldly shit and our realm of shit. They even told us like, oh yeah, aliens are real. And they even showed us videos on the news with real aliens. But our fucking bills in our lives
That's
is
a distraction.
no, listen, no. It's yes, it is a distraction. It's real and it's a distraction at the same time. Okay, if you keep a person dazed and confused, you can more easily manipulate them. But because we're able to bend and create and manifest things into existence, I can't knock somebody for their weapons they use or their defenses. I don't do that.
Oh wow. Okay, I have a question. So, do you think that you, meaning anybody, think that if people would possibly get out of, I'm saying get out of ego and pride as far as cohabitating with family or other people?
Okay,
Because, like,
okay,
you know,
okay.
here,
So
slow down,
Sunkist,
slow down,
Sunkist.
slow down, slow down, Bobby Valentino, hold on. So, like, there's other cultures that literally stand by that. They will have like 2 or 3 families in one home. They will share the bills, buy another house. One family comes from that unit into the next unit, and then they all help each other get that house. And then so there's like 3 or 4 houses within 3 or 4 families, and everybody wins because everybody's putting together. But like, say for instance, in this society, it's like, hell no, I'm not moving back in with my parents, or I'm not living with my grandma or
I
whatever,
don't
because
see nothing wrong with
it's
that.
No,
it
I like
seems
that.
like
And then
some
Sunkist,
failure.
what I like about that, that goes to royal families. Like when you have a couple of different houses of families, you have like a coat of arms that have like 3 to 4 crests, which actually comes from all the families coming together within the union, which is usually it's always it's the main female and male from that family marrying through these different cultures and stuff. And I like that. That's actually a real thing. Like the only reason why we survive. Let me tell y'all something good about yourself. You knowledge, Hasa, Sunkist. If you're surviving right now, you are somebody like now they say the word or the phrase survival of the fittest, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You are somebody who survived through a whole bunch of stuff, whether you was directly or indirectly about it. Hey, knowledge, don't choke on your popcorn. Y'all wait for me to get on them says, right? Because I'm purposely trying to do this shit. You know what I'm doing? Because I know what I'm doing. Nah, honestly, I'm being that honest about what I'm saying. Gotta realize we are very special people. Everything ain't happening for no reason. The stars are aligning. Everything happens for the seasons, times. But look, we
Man,
are.
what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Where the
hold on, hold on,
video at?
hold on, hold on. Let me
Enough is
translate.
enough.
Knowledge is ready to go through the real shit. Look, we got a real bill, and I appreciate y'all being here. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I'm about to put my shit on mute. This shit crazy. No bullshit. No bullshit. This nigga put me on this shit. I'm about to be here. I'm ready.
So look, I had to mute. Be
Nigga, I'm about to mute myself, nigga.
Help. Okay, go.
Fucking sick.
All right.
Hey, Alan.
Based up, what's good, Ellen?
So look, what's going on, Alan, my
So
boy?
yeah,
So look, check it out. I don't know
based
how
on what I
I
asked, what do
came. You said what?
I said based on what I asked, what do you guys think? Or
Ask what?
do I got
About living with your family.
like about how we look at living with family as a failure, or that
Hold on, you ain't
we're
even
not
answering that
responsible.
question right. What you mean living with your family? Like, explain that.
Bro, stop being disrespectful, bro.
I'm not. I'm being direct. Now I promise you, and some
I
kids
don't
know
give
that
a
shit.
fuck about being direct, bro. Let her finish talking, bro. How you answering something she ain't finished saying nothing? Come on, bro. Too old for that.
Let her say that shit, and if she say that shit, I can understand better if I'm fucking it up.
Suckers, next time you do it, you say it. And I'm gonna show you how
Thank you,
Google.
thank you, thank you. And if you do, and I'll do it. Yeah,
Damn.
no bullshit.
Okay,
Like I got this.
That
She
shit
got this.
weird.
I'll let you know. So the question earlier was, do you think that if people say here would look at it from a different perspective and, saying, cohabitate with family or, friends, whatever it is, in order to save money and throw money into a pot so that everybody can win versus trying to live on your own. Here, it means if you have your own place, it means you are responsible. You've made it. It's an ego pride thing. But in other cultures, that's literally how they move like that. In other cultures, you live in one home, several families, so that you can expand.
I feel like you
People
can't look
wouldn't do
down
shit
at
at
somebody.
your house. Go
I
ahead.
feel like maybe 30 years ago, whenever you could kind of look down on somebody for not having their stuff together because getting a job was easier. Stuff wasn't overpriced. You could live in the hood and only pay like $700 or wherever. Nobody's rent was like $1,400. Like that's not what rent started at. So yeah,
Right.
somebody could look at you like, why you live with your mama? But now it's like it's hard just buying food. It's hard just trying to like pay your car note, whatever you got going on. You can't look down on somebody. Used cars are like $15,000
Right.
for stuff that's high mileage and all of that. Like nothing is like it was. So you can't look at somebody like, oh, why you stay with your family?
Right. But
And
that's what
most
people
people ain't gonna tell you that they don't got their shit together. They're not gonna
Right.
tell you that.
I mean, honestly, who got their shit together when people are putting you in a game where you can't have your shit together? As soon as
Right.
you get your shit together, as soon as you're moving forward to do what you got to do, honestly, don't tell nobody. Make sure you remind yourself, and then here comes the next bullshit. It was like, damn, this is where you got it locked down. We'll make sure the next person can't get it like this. I mean, am I making this shit up? But
Cause
then
soon as
let me finish with this, right? But because the society gets so fucked up when they do
they
that,
live
you
beyond
gotta
means
reset
and they
it.
think
You gotta reset
they'll
it back
do
to the
even more money.
normal.
Huh?
Yeah, go look. They gotta reboot the matrix
Hello?
where people hold on. Let me say, my bad, Sunkiss. Look, let me finish. Um, they gotta reset shit to where shit actually flows properly, so shit don't be so fucked up. Yeah, they want to keep shit fucked up, but they can't keep it too fucked up. This when strikes and shit and unions form. All right, Sunkiss, you was about to say, or Austin?
like what I was saying earlier with like when it's time for a young adult to go get their license. I remember like I'm from North Carolina, so people used to go to South Carolina just to get the little insurance and then go get their license and then cancel it. But now it's like you can't do that no more. You gotta actually keep the insurance. Like
They
Now
probably
let me tell you why. Because
they
niggas thought
make
about it.
more
You can't
money.
tell people that shit.
that's true.
Like, what you do? Oh, yeah, we'll make money off of that. Look, we'll make money off of that. We'll make money off of it.
Your insurance will be $300 for a car that's old as hell. Like it's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But we do what we do so we can live in these construct of this matrix. So let's talk
But
about
see, this the crazy part. You
yeah.
don't gotta do all that if you get a bike, a skateboard, a scooter. You don't have to have insurance on a scooter. So why do we keep choosing to do this?
That's
Because
what I'm
they
saying.
look because they separate
Yeah,
separate. Hold on. You ever heard of food deserts where they don't put the grocery store close enough to where you can walk at, and then they
anything
don't
that's
have
a motor vehicle, you
a
gotta be
store, they don't
gotta
have a job where you can walk at, right? And then the bus line can take you to some shit, but it can't take you to the job at 6 o'clock. Well, you know am I making this shit up? Is this the same shit in y'all shit?
Isn't it like that in California?
No, I'm just saying, is it like that? Look. Hey, am I making this shit up? Am I making this shit up? Yeah, the bus start running when your ass And you lucky if you got a bus driver, they can pick your ass up. This is no bullshit. I went through this shit. But you do what you're supposed to do.
Some people they live beyond their means. They think that if they have a promotion and get a pay raise, they need to then get a better car, a bigger this, a better that. And it's like live within your means.
means.
Have more money doesn't mean that you have to go and splurge on things that are unnecessary. And it be because people have that pride, that ego, they want a certain image. They're living for other people. And it's like, who cares?
Okay, so this is one of my turns, right? People look for outside validation. I only see inside validation. I'm a king. I'm not a king that needed 100 servers. I serve 1,000 people with my message, and I do that very well. Now check it out. We have a great problem that's coming in the rising, and this man, he just hit on the next one that's coming. I warned us of the last one, and I ain't giving out that message to everybody because I wasn't supposed to, and I didn't do it properly. But I did properly tell everybody, and we fought through that shit. He got the next shit. You ever heard that? You remember? Hey, some kids, Hudson, y'all remember Back to the Future? When
No,
Biff,
I never watched that.
look, Biff, he went back to the future. He had a catalog that would show every gambling bet, everything that would happen in the future. That was the cosmic shit in the movie. Everything else you see in the movie was but that was the shit. And he was able to do some shit. He was able to, basically, Biff was actually Donald Trump in the movie.
Who was?
Yep. Oh, Sunkiss, did you hear me? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Who was supposed to
Biff.
be that?
You remember the movie Back to the Future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Biff. You remember Biff? Marty's arch nemesis. I know it sounds Biff. He's Donald Trump. He had a tower. He was fucking his mom.
Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on?
I'm being honest, it's true. Like the movie, anybody who's a reviewer see the movie, it's true. That's him. That's who he's representing. They playing this shit. You remember Oprah asked Donald Trump, "Hey, now you gonna pull that video up?" Donald Trump asked, Oprah asked Donald Trump, "Do you want to be president?"
Not Oprah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't remember that?
We ain't even got through the second video.
Oh yeah, let's go through the second video. But now it's supposed to be bringing this shit up, and this shit might get controversial. Yeah. But when I was going through, he had a catalog that predicted everything, but it wasn't predicting everything. It was a playbook that was going through. But it's not just a playbook. It's the real shit that's going to happen in the timeline. Yeah, hey, now it's my bad. And that's what we got. Yeah, look, he was like, I don't know how this nigga just pulled us to saying that like that. But he said, no bullshit.
I did not think that.
So what did you think? What did you say?
What do you always be saying? Oh yeah, I know that.
No, what the fuck did you say? The fuck did you say? Yeah, the fuck did you say?
You never even saw this.
I know I didn't. I know exactly.
Now you trying to be on here acting like you some.
So hold on. Now when we get into the teaching, no, fuck the teaching, nigga. This is my reaction, nigga. How am I get a reaction? You didn't even react to it yet. You didn't even react to it yet, gang.
What are you talking about, bro? Your ass, you gotta leave that out cool alone, man.
No, I'm not. No, I have. No, I'm not actually cooked. Actually, right now, I'm not cooked. I'm not cooked up right now. Check it right now.
Did you say coked up?
No, not cooked. Cooked.
Baking soda. I got baking soda.
That boy off that booger sugar over there, man.
No, I thought it sounded like he said coke, so I was
said
making sure
coke.
you said
I'm not cooked now. I'm not cooked
No,
up.
I'm not cooked. So Lord, so it's hot in the summertime and it's cold in the wintertime. If it's cold in the wintertime, be cold. Like when I work my job, like I get hot, I get cold. Fuck all this shit. Hey man, say this shit, bro. Hey Lord, hey Hassa and Sun Kids, don't let that nigga fry me. And y'all keep talking because y'all had a better but no, this nigga about to pull us into some
What?
fucking knowledge. No, I'm just saying. No. And then he about to say something when I'm talking. No, I'm not finished, bro. I'm not
This
finished.
nigga is crazy.
No, check this out, right?
Bro, are you realizing you're not saying full words, bro? Like, what the fuck?
I am saying full words. We're about to go into some knowledge just from a couple of years from now and actually break it down. That's what he's about to bring out and present to us. You the only one that don't understand them full words. Oh yeah, you good. You good, bro. Hey, look, hey, break that shit down. Look. Roll the blunt up and tell us this PDF.
My head hurt and my stomach. Oh,
Nope.
oh my god.
Hi. So like
Hey, now check it out, right? Check it out. Hold on. That last video, hey, Sunkiss Hustle. Hey, that video about the people work hard. No. Yo, bro, no. As soon as I say something intelligent, you get mad, and then that's what you're doing. I'm on your platform. It's my turn to speak. No, it's my turn to speak.
Genocide.
She was saying some good shit. She was saying some good shit. I can't even say the shit because you saying I'm saying some shit, and you ain't think to say the shit yet. You ain't think to say the shit yet. No, Sunkiss. I was talking to us.
Genocide.
No, listen.
Genocide. Genocide. You realize, you realize that knowledge has not spoken in about 20 minutes. Have you noticed? And the moment he tried to speak, you saying he's talking over you. He hasn't said anything for the last 15, 20 minutes, gang.
Yeah. So I was quiet, right? And I was saying some shit, and I don't gotta be quiet. Check it out. Like I was saying earlier.
He was saying some shit.
No, I'm being honest. Look, he's trying to put y'all onto this. Oh, hey, look, check it out. As I was explaining before, he's trying to put y'all onto this shit that might do the channel shit. Y'all ready to hear about that? That I carefully explained earlier that y'all remember me saying. So that's what I'm going back to saying. Instead of going into the cutting me off into his spirit that he was saying to you, Sunkiss, but I was speaking to her son. I only remember when I was responding to her because I was listening to you, and that was not cool. But it's cool. I ain't worried about all that shit. I know how to flow through shit. All right, table of contents. Look, it's a possible future in 2025. That go change. We got chapter 21. Chapter 21, not chapter 1. This is chapter 21. Yeah, I wasn't briefed on the first part of the proceedings. But since I'm going to give you privilege to some of the intel, I'm going to actually try to bring you up to a little bit slowly because I understand that your intelligence level and your attentions ain't on that. Even though I've been bringing that back a couple of times. And I explained why the energy went that way. It's cool. You ready to talk about that?
Oh, child.
Nobody knows.
Yeah,
right,
right before we do that. Right before we do that. Hey, Knowledge, what were you gonna say, sir?
He was about to go into talking about this, and he automatically almost cut Hassa off and then say, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I wanted to talk about this shit that he got displayed on the screen here. You didn't notice it?
Bruh.
I'm on mute.
You see how you asked me a question and he answered the motherfucker? I ain't been saying shit. I'm trying to break down some real information that some shit finna happen, and you talking about I don't know what. I
What
don't
is
know.
Alan saying okay to?
He probably don't know either.
Right.
He done fucked everybody brains up in this motherfucker.
All right, so look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm talking to Cosmo a lot. Damn, see, yo, can I talk without you fucking making a head gesture and shit?
Bro, you just
Yeah,
fucked
bro.
3 minutes. You just
My bad. Hold on. I apologize.
Go ahead, you got the flow, gang. You got
No. I don't want the floor. I apologize, cause you said you were building, and I shouldn't say nothing. Nah. All right, so check this out, right? No, I want him to go into this shit. Hey, y'all ready for this shit? Y'all ready for this shit? No joking and laughing and shit. I want y'all to joke and laugh because this shit funny. Honestly, the man been trying to show y'all this fucking slide for a minute. But I was trying to take over y'all earlier. You can check back in the bill where y'all wasn't finished talking about the shit, and he put that shit up and was cutting y'all off about it because it's his show. You remember that part?
Oh my god.
It's true. So hey, so let's go to this thing. So we got the next pandemic coming up, and we're gonna know exactly how it happened. And we got this whole script, and we're gonna tell y'all and show you that shit. So go ahead and show that shit, nigga. You ain't gonna show that.
Wow. Yo, knowledge. Hey, yo.
Hey, check it out. Hey, check it out. Hey, check it out. Right.
Wait, how come when I call his name?
I'm doing good for myself, and whatever Lord negative things you look, whatever that negative is you getting, cool. But I'm still saying everything that's going into some positive shit. But whatever. Hey, look. So what y'all talking about? You want to ask me a question directly and go back and forth without some debate shit because I don't do that and I ain't never did that shit. So what's up? What we talking about? We laughing? Oh, hold on. We laughing or we talking to each other? Hold on.
We're not talking to each other because you're doing all the talking, sir.
Nobody can talk. Nobody can talk. You've been talking the last 38 minutes.
No, I wasn't. No, every time I go into saying something about going into something intelligent, it goes into the childhood high school. No, when we was in high school, some of us learned how to get past. Oh, okay. So what we talking about? Okay, so now he's supposed to be pulling up the PDF about the.
So we laughing or talking to each other.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, what's wrong?
Now Alan asking shit. See what I'm saying?
I mean, hold on. I mean, because
you done fucked everybody's mind up over here.
So you had this shit pulled up earlier, right? You wanted to talk. Hold on. Everybody's correct right here, right? He was trying to pull up the PDF and he cut Hassan off earlier in that live, right? And he couldn't even pull it up. And now it's about a laughing situation where I'm trying to actually make that happen. That's very funny to me.
Genocide.
I mean, it is. I mean, that's low level. That's low level as fuck. It is. I mean, look, the people watch that shit. It seems to happen. No. My guy. You cut me off with low level shit earlier when I said,
because you didn't want the talking, bro.
No. I'm talking. He was trying to pull up the PDF.
Exactly.
He cut off Hassan, and she was trying to explain some shit that you was trying to explain about some shit that I was trying to go into, and I had to remind him about that. What happened to that, and what happened to a little laughy, giggly shit? I'm cool with that.
We got it.
Listen. It's live. It happened, and it worked. Cool. Okay. But look, ask me a question and actually laugh. Actually ask me instead of just talking and saying some dumb shit and laughing afterwards. Actually ask me to say something so you can laugh at something else. That doesn't work like that. No, trust me.
Nigga.
No.
You can't ask
No.
You're talking to go.
No, I got to because at this point it's laughy giggly, but you're not actually talking to me. You're saying shit. Okay,
knowledge.
so now check it out
nigga.
earlier.
Knowledge, bro.
I tried. Hey,
What you mean try? No, hold on.
Knowledge. I'm
Hold on.
gonna
I
try
let
to
finish.
dog.
Hold on. What you said earlier,
I'm
you
a
was asking some shit, right?
knowledge.
Ask me a question. Hold on. If you don't want to ask me a question and you don't want to talk to me, cool. I don't want to talk to you. But the thing is, I'm actually trying to build in the PDF, and you're on some laughy, giggly shit like I just explained earlier. So let's go back into the last 30 seconds. This is what's going on. I'm telling you this shit. He actually asked Asa, but he cut her off, and she was trying to explain the female.
You
Hold
said it.
on.
We got it.
Yeah, not finished. Hold on.
it.
Hold on, Sunkist. She wasn't finished talking what she was saying, and then her was actually having a discussion. Hold on. Sunkist, I'm talking. Y'all was having a discussion. Hold on. I'm not finished talking. Y'all
How
was
you
having.
sound? This is how
I
it
am
feels
not.
when you keep talking. This is how it goes. This is how do you feel right now?
Listen.
Because this is how it feels.
No, I'm not mad.
No.
I'm mad. There's a fact. I'm trying to.
I'm not mad either.
Order. No, I'm keeping peace of order and making the factual shit that you can actually
And
record.
I'm trying to show you how you go. I'm trying to show you how you move, sir.
No, you keep talking over me. Why are you talking over me?
Exactly. I know. I keep talking over you, right? I won't let you talk. I won't let you finish. I won't let you finish, huh? I'm being annoying.
So earlier,
am I being annoying?
Her was talking. He cut her off.
How many times are you gonna say that? I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Bye.
I'm gone.
You're immature. Look, anyway, you're immature. Hassa, when he cut you off earlier, he was talking. She was talking to you, right? Y'all was having a back and forth discussion, and I was talking about it. And he tried to cut you off with the PDF, and I tried to bring it up, and then it went on to this little high school, this kiddish shit, and I'm out.
What? What? Oh my gosh. Okay.
What the fuck is happening, man?
He did all that and said he was gone.
And I'm gone. It used to be crazy as hell, man. I be trying to ask them real intellectual bills. I don't know, and niggas be tripping, man. Where was we at? So I was trying to.
He said, and I'm what?
Nigga said, and I'm gone. Sucky's back.
What just happened, man? Like,
what the fuck is happening, man?
And we're back.
What is going on? And he ain't like that shit. You can't cut them off.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Shit.
He said we kept laughing.
I told y'all. I've been trying to tell him, man. He just be yapping. You just don't say nothing. He just gonna keep talking. You ain't got to say nothing. He's just gonna be talking about shit over there, up there. You like, what the fuck, man? Like, you fucking my thoughts up. Yeah, I'll be like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
Every time I was like, so knowledge. It's like, no. So wait a minute.
Yeah, you said my name. You was like, knowledge. So what you want to talk about? I'm like, yeah. So I wanted to hold on. I'm like, damn, I can't get a word out. So that's why I didn't say nothing to prove that that's what he do. Is like he want to overshine me on my own shit. And we supposed to be on this motherfucker building, helping everybody, expanding each other mindsets off each other. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the ball off each other so we could, help each other expand our mindset. Like, it's not an egotistical build. I don't care who said it first. I don't care if you discover it first. I don't care. But you sitting up here talking about some table of contents and then gonna read the table of contents.
Damn it. Like, I don't know. He asked, okay, you can ask me a question? And I'm like, when? How can I ask you a question when you are
Is he really
talking?
mad though?
Nah, he ain't
Yes.
mad.
Yes.
She said
Not the
yes.
kind that's forever, but right now in this moment is a little frustration. But I
He
mean,
might be a little salty. Yeah, I know.
let
He ain't
let's
mad.
share. Let's give you a little bit. We gotta eat it. Let you get a little taste. How you? I mean, sheesh. Is it ready yet? I don't know. And this guy up here, I wish he would calm the hell down. He up there smiling and sipping on drinks and
Listen,
smoking.
man, you gotta you gotta show people how you really feel. Shit. I'm not finna hide. Yeah, god damn it. You saying some crazy shit, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
Man.
What's
But look,
happening here?
this shit right here is supposed to be this new pandemic. This shit is on the CDC website.
Which one?
The CDC.
Okay.
And it's like a itinerary of like one of y'all gotta go on mute. Watch the echoing. It's like it's showing you like what's supposed to be going on. Like it's supposed to be some new shit, new disease. And as I was reading right here, it was saying like in the year 2025, the world has become simultaneously more connected yet more divided. But you see how it is reading as if it's already like we're reading if 2020 has already had happened. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look here. It say from a government. Yeah, listen. It say from a government standpoint, the current administration is led by President Randall Archer, who took office in January 2025. I'm like, what?
How they know?
That's
So
weird.
right. So as I'm you going through it, I'm just skimming through it, and then I came across this shit right here. Sonia Dixon, 42 of West St. Paul, was admitted to Regions Hospital on October 15th, right? Third death in a week due to unknown illness in Twin Cities. Where is that? In mid-October 2025, 3 deaths were reported among members of the First Baptist Church of Paul. Like, what the fuck is this?
Sounds like a script to me.
It looked like they plans.
And then look, they got tweets and shit. November 13th, 2025. What the fuck is this?
How they know?
Holiday travel plans, stop spars. Like spar, look, vampire cough. Use the vampire cough and avoid others to prevent the spread of spars. Like stop spars Saturday. What the fuck
Not
is
the
this?
vampire.
Vampire cough. Oh, he said he back.
Nah,
Oh, hi.
come on, man. Don't get up there doing goofy shit, man.
So this is.
Somebody got an echo.
I
It's
hear
my
an
it's my
echo.
raggedy phone.
Hold on. Let me see if it's mine. All right, mic check. Is it still echoing?
Bro, we in the middle of breaking something down.
No, okay. Nah, this is the build I wanted. Yeah, let's break it down. I'm on mute.
So, damn, this shit just fucked me up. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, look, look at this. Happy Thanksgiving. Be safe on Black Friday. If you brave the crowds, wash your hands often. If you feel sick, shop on Cyber Monday instead. Like, what is this shit?
It's they playing.
Yeah, it sounds like a script.
Wasn't it SARS before?
Yeah, now it's SARS.
Yeah, it's called SARS something, and then they claimed that SARS COVID such and such was renamed into that. It's actually was that at first, that name at first.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a different number, and then they renamed it with that number.
That's wild.
It looked how it's saying it's like over the Thanksgiving holiday and Black Friday. However, fewer infected persons remained home, thereby enabling the spread of SPARS beyond the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? By mid-December, SPARS cases were reported in 26 states and the ministries of health in Mexico, Canada, Brazil, Japan, and several European countries had notified the WHO of dozens of imported cases. Like, why are they reading as if this is old?
The World Health Organization. It's because you got to get well trained these things before they come out. So when they come out, you can be ready for it. If you're a part of the
Yeah,
same.
That's basic. I knew that. I'm talking about why. Never mind. At the time, no treatment or vaccine for SPARS was approved for use in humans. Wow. At that time, no treatment or was approved for using.
That's a parallel universe because in our universe, that shit already got done and was proven to be ineffective and can be case studied that actually have lawsuits, but been held back from the public because there's so much controversy behind it.
yeah. Sounds like a script with a quota. Like these things should be in motion or have happened by these dates, and it's supposed to play out accordingly, type of shit.
And look,
The
it
way it
say
sounds.
this the one right here. The CDC initially followed a similar strategy. The spike in cases in November and December, however, led to increasingly public concern about the disease by late December. Public concern about SPARS in the United States was extremely high. Look, was extremely high, and there was intense public pressure to identify treatments for the disease. Like this shit ain't even happened yet.
Is this their script for the news? Like, what is this?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this?
So you had a former presidential candidate or a former president actually tell you they about to put out fake news. He didn't say that for a reason. And when they said they stole the election from him, they probably did. Whether for a whole bunch of racist people is behind them or not, you gotta realize people don't say shit for a reason. When somebody keeps saying something for a reason, oh, y'all want to hear a little confidential encounter? He said, "I'm still the president, goddamn it," and he trying to take control the steering wheel. Yeah, shit, she won't pose to hear.
Hold on.
What is this Kalos Kaziver shit?
Probably I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say that word.
You fucking.
Hey, check your IG.
Hold on.
So you can play this.
Look at this shit. The SPARS pandemic scenario.
Hold up. Before you
Yeah.
go to that,
2025 to 28.
look,
Like, what the fuck?
stars. Look this up. Crisis actors.
That's crazy.
A future scenario.
For public health risk communicator. So that would be the news.
Yeah. Yeah.
The risk communicators.
Damn.
Look up crisis actors.
We know what crisis actors is, bro. Damn. Damn.
How many
That
did they?
means because they already saying right now it's about to be a new one coming out.
Look at the movie Contagion. Let's look at the movie poster for Contagion.
Look, now they talking about it leaked from animals. Come on,
Shit
man.
always leaping from some damn animals.
Hold on. Okay, so then now, hold up. Look up Contagion, the movie. Look at the movie poster. Contagion. It's an older movie, way before this shit, and it leaked from animals, from the monkey. You remember that shit? You remember that shit? Sunkiss Sahasa?
AIDS?
No, I'm talking about the movie Contagion.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, but it's, I think I'm mixing it up with a different movie.
Yep, yep. Because they put that with AIDS, like nonsense with the animal shit. Same thing with the COVID. We think it come from bats, but it probably does. Nationality, that shit. Look, COVID-19 is probably
Man, stop saying that fucking name on my shit. You know they'll take my shit from that. You know you ain't supposed to say that.
We can't even say
What is
words.
this shit?
That's
You
the
know you
life we
can't
stay
say that
in.
shit. You know that. That's on anybody channel, nigga.
Let's talk about that. That's fucked up. That I can't even say that shit, and it's not your fault. You right, and I'm mad at myself that I did that shit. But it's the truth. But it's fucked up. I had that on my channel a couple times.
Down
My shit
the
getting
road.
taken.
If we do not make the changes that must be made, then who will? And if we do not make them now, and when? When the next pandemic comes knocking, and it will, we must be ready to answer decisively, collectively, and
Bullshit.
equitably. And for enhanced international cooperation, the Pandemic Accord, a generational commitment that we will not go back to the old cycle of panic and neglect that left our world vulnerable, but move forward with a shared commitment to meet shared threats with a shared response. That's why we say the Pandemic Accord is a generational agreement. A commitment
So
from
what you
this
do?
generation is important because it's this generation that experiences commitment from
Come on
Pandemic
now,
Accord
nigga.
is a generational agreement. A commitment, say the commitment to meet shared threats with a shared response. That's why we say the Pandemic Accord is a generational agreement. A commitment from this generation is important.
You heard what that nigga said? He said the pandemic occult.
Go back to it. Go back to that. I
That's
want to
why
hear
I'm
it.
saying shut up so I could hear. You gotta listen to people when they
No,
talk.
no, go back to that and show it.
Bruh. He said the pandemic occult.
Old cycle of move forward that left our world vulnerable, but move forward with a shared commitment to meet shared threats with a shared response. That's why we say the Pandemic Accord is a generational
He fucked me up.
agreement.
You did. He did say that shit.
I thought he
Did y'all hear
said
that shit?
he might have said a quote, but the AI put a chord.
Response. That's why we say the Pandemic Accord is a generational
okay, a chord.
Oh,
agreement.
no, he got that accent.
Commitment
So.
from this generation is important because it's this generation that experiences how
You talking about
awful
shared
a
this and
small
shared
virus
that? Like,
could be.
no.
Hold on, let me say this. He talking about shared generation. That's just like that climate change shit. They was talking about the world going to end in 5 years, 20 years. Back when I was like a time before that. See, the problem with this shit is they force feeding negativity and they what you call it, fear mongering.
Mhm.
And if they can scare enough people, they'll be convinced and they'll follow into their shit. And the movie Contagion showed you that shit. They actually had a they actually said they needed to refinance a bio facility before everything happened. Before everything happened, they said they had to fund because, and then the funny thing is, right after that, everything happened, there was movies about shit like this.
Yep.
How many people did they say is their quota from this next series or whatever?
Okay, okay, look up the Georgia Guidestones, and they blew them up. Ironically enough, the Georgia Guidestones got blew up out of existence. And they was they was in all different. If you didn't understand that message, it was put in every different language you could read that shit. And look, this is for the audience. It was put in every language for you to read that shit, bitch. Yeah. Look, what happened to the Georgia Guidestones? That shit don't even exist no more. Oh yeah, they keep indicting Trump. Who cares? He's a former president. He was one of the leaders of the free country, right? It's all fake news.
I thought I had a video. Oh,
I just
okay,
sent
okay.
the real.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Putting the messages on.
What you about to say, Sunkers?
No, I was saying the reason why I was asking from what we was reading just a minute ago, how many people did they say they expect to, you know what I'm saying, lay down with this new series, the Spars or Cars, whatever it's called. Because
Oh, lay down and worship? What you mean lay down and worship?
lay down and get rid of, like how they did with the last jab. They tried to rid a certain amount.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So
Based on
introducing
what I
that.
just read, I thought there was a number said based off of what knowledge just read. That's what I was asking.
Okay, what you think about that knowledge? Because I seen I seen what happened. I seen people response when our president said fake news, and then get mad and said, "Hey, they not treat me right." That I mean, that shit is shocking. Hold on. Let's tell everybody aliens is real. You know what? At the same time, let's jack everybody prices up on the cost of living so they can't even focus on all that shit. This shit is crazy. Like, yo, like now when it comes into all this, now what's the point of all this? The spiritual shit is real. We've been such a great spiritual people, overlasting, overstanding, and going through all the bullshit that they was like, yo, they got to bring out the Joker cards. You feel me? You know, act like we playing spades, right? Act like it's a game being played with us, but we ain't playing games, right? They pulling out the Jokers right now on us. They showing their hand. When it comes up to the name of the devil or Lucifer, that translates into the adversary. It isn't a people or a race of people or skin color. It just only means the enemy or a mindset. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't kill people. I just change people's mindsets and I wouldn't have to kill nobody.
That's crazy. Play that right quick. Knowledge.
Hey, play the video.
I got another video.
We got shit to react to. I got some shit cooked up.
I got another video. 800. I see this earlier. 850 people got 850 people in Mexico have died in 2 weeks.
Oh shit! I got another one. kids get playing with a Ouija board get sick.
They died because they had there was it's this shit called I'm finna pull it up. I seen it on on TikTok the other day, and when I did it, huh?
Myocarditis, or I can't even say it.
Yeah, my yeah, I can't say it either.
Myocarditis.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. See that alien?
Myocarditis.
I knew that alien head could.
Man.
No, myocarditis. Myocarditis. Hey, but check this out.
Here you go, right here.
I should have hung something.
My stomach is really hurting.
What you eat today?
I just had hot dogs.
See, I
Video. What
Meet
the fuck
me in
y'all
the street.
doing?
Meet me in the street. We finna fight.
Hey, I'm done, man.
hold
Y'all,
on.
I'm done. Y'all go ahead.
we
Nah,
can.
she.
Y'all talking about hot dogs and noodles and all kind of shit. Go ahead.
What?
So why the girl? So why the girl in the store? Right. I'm trying to go to the store. So I go to buy me some shit, and I buy a lot of different shit. Right. Now look, I see the girl eye me, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this is what I needed right here." And I'm like, "You want to eat this shit I mean? Because you see, I was real nigga. I hate to explain this shit. It sound like I get ego, but I'm like, why the hell did you like? Oh yeah, this is what I did. Like people be doing that shit. Like okay, this is what I like. I wanna like this shit too.
Why you not playing the video?
Yeah, why you ain't playing the video now?
I was talking about hot dogs, and he started talking about some whatever the fuck he talking about. I don't
You was
know.
looking up the
This shit
video,
ain't no
so
bill. This is not a bill today. Y'all is destroying.
We waiting for you to share the screen. So we talking about that.
I can't.
Exodia obliterate.
I'm zooted.
Exodia obliterate.
I'm crazy. Basically, what happened is 850 people in Mexico then died in 2 weeks from some shit with that little mitochondria, whatever the shit is.
Thank
And
Damn.
what it does is it creates inflammation in your heart wall. So in your heart wall, it creates inflammation, and that's how people are passing out. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, damn, maybe that's what happened to LeBron, son. You know what I'm saying? Or those people who's dying on the court, or they overwork and they inner heart valve. Go on mute, son, kids. I mean, Hassan. They inner heart valve um has inflammation, and that inflammation is what making them pass out due to that shot. So that's what I was saying. Like, you got to be careful, man. This new shit come out. I'll be telling people, man, wake up, run. You know what I'm saying? A mile a day keeps the doctor away. Even if you run a few miles a week, 2 or 3 times a day in the gym. Because once people start getting sick, it ain't gonna be no coming back. Because this shit gonna get worse. That shit was a first test. They got the world. They shocked everybody. They shut the whole world down. All right, we gonna do some more shit. Now we gonna scare the fuck out of people. We gonna have people breaking down and oozing and shit coming up out of them. So people can get in tune with this new virus coming. So you got to stay healthy, man. I ain't no motherfucking bodybuilder or no vegan or no shit like that, but you know you gotta you know what I'm saying.
It's true. Because they're targeting. It's a you know what I'm saying, is based off of, you have to think of all the people that are reactive, they have reactive healthcare. And with that being said, it's gonna be easier to take people out because their immune systems are down, or they have all these different illnesses and ailments and stuff, and your body's not prepared for whatever the hell they got coming. So without being healthy and without being on point, yeah, you're gonna be susceptible to it. So
I got one more. I want y'all to answer for me.
Hmm?
I gotta find it. I gotta find this video. I gotta find this video with Yaki Awakening. Yeah, it says some shit, and it really be stuff like this be kind of blowing me because I be need. Damn, you can't say certain stuff like this to me, and I'm not gonna answer it or something, or out. You know what I'm saying? I just saw that shit on my on my on my TikTok.
that's confirmation. Let's go.
Hey, look, hey, Suckers, mute your shit right quick. Look, hold up. Hey, I got some shit too to pull up so that we can react to. You feel me? Break down.
No, I ain't gonna be on here long. This the last little one. I'm getting up out of here.
Hey, but look,
Yeah,
Suckers. Now
crazy.
check this out, right? In Canada, they got wildfires, right? And they say they jumped the whole river. That's it. Did you hear what I just said? There's wildfires, and they said it jumped the whole river. They said it jumped the whole river. Shit like that. Like it's current events. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Damn, man, it was a video of him saying that. It was a video of him saying he went to the he's from the Palladians and the different galaxies and stars still. I'm like, bro, and I put in the comment section like, if that's what we is, then explain what's there. Is there oceans there? Is there things there that you can explain that's not here? You can't say you from some other country or some other planetary system and you can't explain nothing about it. You just giving us a name.
How
Tell
about
us what's there. Tell us what's there. Tell us what different type of animals. What do y'all have? Something that's different like us. Like, don't just tell us you from different star systems and different Palladians and galaxies, but you can't even tell us nothing about it.
Yeah.
Don't make sense. Anybody could say, yeah, we the Palladians, we the this. Have you read on the Palladians? Fallen angels, just different times and different times of reincarnations, just different beings of whatever they come through of that certain incarnate in that time. That's what they become. And this timeline, they was Egyptians. In this timeline, they was fucking Greeks, Zeus, and all this other weird shit. These is all fallen angel technology. It's the same fucking story. It's the same story. So that's why I be blown by that shit. Like, how you say you from different star systems and galaxies and but this and all this, but you can't tell us what the birds look like. Do y'all have birds? Do y'all have dogs? What other do y'all have humans? Do y'all have other species or whatever the fuck? Why would you come here?
Yeah. It's just a new world after another one, basically.
Why would you come here? That's crazy.
Because like in that video, it was saying that it's supposed to be like a cap of 3 million people. However, there's 7 million. So if we do the math, they got some work to do.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, but
they
I
got
mean,
did at 850.
Right, but I'm saying though, what are those people? Something had to happen to those people for them to just be everybody just passing out like that. Motherfuckers ain't just passing out like that, G. Like 20-year-old people, 18-year-old motherfuckers can run all day. Like they're young. Their heart is built for that.
Not if it's compromised.
But not if it's compromised. There you go.
So whatever it is they doing or not doing, whether it's testing a drug, an ingredient of food, you know what I'm saying, the environment, something is being manipulated. Because see, they were talking about that town only as opposed to the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they tested something over there.
All right, so check this shit out. Y'all ever seen
We finna shut this shit down. I told you that. I'm not pulling up nothing. I told you that, gang. I just said that. I'm like, we finna shut this shit down. That was the last thing I was pulling up. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too. I'm about to give me something to eat. All right,
Y'all witnessing this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. But yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man.
Salute, everybody.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm finna take me a shower. Whew. What a day.
In a minute. Okay, bye. I can't.
I can't. Go, man. Y'all